In this video, I would like to show you something about the table of contents of the families. As you might know, in the repertories, when you go down, there are the repertories of the families. But some of these repertories are quite complicated. So, for example, if you want to find where the Solanaceae are located in a certain family repertory, it might be difficult to find it. So for this, you click here on the table of contents on the families, and you have a long list of all family levels. So you don't need to know the hierarchy structure of a family repertory, you just start to type. So for example, I start to type here the Solanaceae. Solanaceae. And I see all the family levels which have the word Solanaceae in it. So for example here, Solanaceae of Rajansankaran, Solanaceae from the APG2 group, etc. Now you can do two things. One is when you single click on it, it will open that family repertory to that group. Or the other thing you can do it, you can highlight or limit your analysis to that group. So first I will show a single click on Solanaceae of Rajansankaran, for example. At the right side it will open here a document of the families of Rajansankaran, and it will go to that group of the Solanaceae. If I single click here on the Solanaceae of the APG2 group, at the right side it will open this family repertory of Will Taylor, of the kingdoms in general, and it will go to this level of the Solanaceae, and you see exactly all the subgroups. Now you have noticed that here in this tab, when I go to the right side, there's a little triangle, and you see that this kingdom repertory, Will Taylor, is open, Rajansankaran repertory is open, and here when I click on the synthesis, I have the synthesis at the top again. Now when I click here on my analysis, it opens the analysis window. Now if I want to limit or highlight a certain family, I can look that family up here in the table of contents. For example here again the Solanaceae. I can do right mouse click, then I can say limit the analysis to this family or highlight this family in the analysis. So let me do highlight, and you see now here Belladonna, Stramonium, and let me go to the right, and Hyoscyamus, and maybe there are also others. So all remedies belonging to this family have been highlighted. So again, let me delete this, and I go back here to the repertory. So when you want a direct access to a family, you can click here on the icon of the families. It opens the table of contents of the families. You can start to type your family. For example, the Asteraceae. You can do two things, or single click on it and it will open that family in that family repertory. Or you can right mouse click on it and highlight or limit your analysis to that family. So let me do that. I right mouse click and I say highlight this family in the analysis. And let me see if there are any remedies belonging to this family. Yes, here it is. And go to the right. I have here Lact, and I have here Arnica, and I have Abrot, and I have here Bellis, Perennis, SP. I don't know this one. Let me double click on it, and it will open the remedy information window, and I will see it's called Bellis, Perennis, Spaghyricus. Okay, I close it again. So the table of contents of the families gives you direct access to that group in that family repertory, or you can use it to highlight or limit your analysis to one of these families. Of course, when you see the remedy, so for example here pulsatilla, when you see a remedy and want to highlight or limit to that group, you just double click on it. So here I double click on pulsatilla. It opens for me the remedy information window. I click here on the families icon. I can open the kingdoms families and I see all the 3 classification systems where it belongs to. And for example, from the APG2 system, I can click here on the Ranunculaceae, and at the right side I see all remedies belonging to this level. And here at the lower end I can say limit the analysis to this family or highlight this family in the analysis. Let me highlight, and again you see this is pulsatilla, this is aconitum, and I go to the right, there I have Stavizargia, and let me see if there are others, and here Simis vigura. Okay, that was it for this video.